much for clicking on my channel. Well, all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja's like asking a question. Will Sanja help me keep a smile for today? Hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm trying not to keep it long, but you already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go to next today is and God laughed. The end. But before I get to run my mouth, let's gonna do a shake of this manifesto. Oh y'all, oh y'all, oh y'all, oh y'all, oh y'all, oh y'all. It flew out. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We have right here overflow, and we're gonna take that all day long. Yes, we are. Listen, when God laughed, the end of what? That struggle you were in other words, what? You were getting that manifestation. It's over. It's over. I hear the Kurt Franklin song. It's over now. It's over now. I know that I can make it. The storm is over now. Yes. When God starts to laugh, that thing that you were in, trust me, it will be over when God starts to laugh. Let me tell you how I know. Because it says it in His word, which is His what? His law. You better know that law in order for it to benefit you. Now listen to this. I read this to y'all last week, okay? Coming from Psalms 37, telling y'all to fret not. Don't be worried about your enemies, those who work iniquity and evil against you and all this stuff. Now I'm going to start from verse 12. It says this: the wicked plotteth against the just. That sounds familiar, right? The wicked plotteth against the just and gnashes upon him with his teeth. Then verse 13 says this: the Lord shall laugh at him. Ain't that something? God over there. God over there laughing at him. Yes, laughing at the enemy. And it says what? For he seeth that his day is coming. Whose day? The enemy's day is coming. What did that sound like to you? That he about to get got on a day that God see coming. Exactly. Then it says this, what? The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow, which means what? They're ready to strike. They're ready to strike you down in your finances, in your marriage, with your kids, in every arena of your life. They are ready. They'll pull the bow back to shoot the arrows at you. But what did God say? Don't you be afraid by the terror by night or by the arrows that fly by day, right? Isn't that what God told us in Psalms 91? You better know the word, you better know the law. I'm trying to told you yesterday. And then it says here, right, what? It says the wicked has drawn out the sword and has bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversations. Y'all hear that? 15 says this: their sword shall enter into their own, did you hear that? Into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. Yes. Now, what that sound like to you? What does that sound like to you? It sounds like God's word when He says what? When the wicked comes to try to make the righteous turn astray in an evil way, God says what? That they will fall into the ditch that they dug for somebody else. That's what God said. I ain't say that. I'm not wishing nothing bad on nobody, okay? Because I told y'all before that when people are doing certain things, it's not them. It's that evil spirit working. I ain't wishing no harm on them. I ain't wishing that it go back to them. But God said, that's what He said. I'm just saying, God, I'm praying for them. I'm wishing them well. I'm praying for them, God. I'm blessing them. But God, whatever your words say, let it be. Let it be. God says when He began to laugh, that means what? That He knows the day of the enemy is coming. That what? The enemy shall be what? Put in his place. So don't you worry about what's going on in your life right now. If it seems like it's hardship and a whole lot of stuff, people coming up against you, and really it's not the people. I should stop saying that, but we're so used to saying that because we have gotten to a space on this earth to think that what we see of people is what they are, and that's not them. It is not. It's not. Their outer shell is not the spirit that's operating. That's why God said you have to do what? Have one spirit. That's spirit. His spirit. Having the right spirit within you. If you don't, then trust me, there will be another or more spirits to come to operate your vessel. So that's why God said we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. That's why He tell you to love your neighbor. That's why He tell you what, to cover their sin, to be good to them, to show kindness to them. Don't fight the person. Fight the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of lust, the spirit of hatred, the spirit of envy. Fight it. Once you recognize what it is, pray against that spirit. That spirit has no authority to tread upon your what? Your dominion area. God said He has given us dominion over the earth. So if a spirit trying to come at you in your territory, in your space, you have the right to tell the enemy, and you ain't even got to be face to face with the person to talk to that spirit that's in them. You could be right in your prayer room, right on your sofa, lying in your bed saying, no, no, no. God says what? No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and that any tongue that shall rise up against me in judgment, I can condemn it. And that means what? In actions, because actions speak louder than words. When people are in an action of a spirit, guess what? The thoughts came. Thoughts are words, right? That words come more through the tongue. So in that, you can condemn it. And you could tell that spirit, not over here. You ain't bringing that over here. You're going to have to stay at his house or her house when they come to visit me. You ain't showing up at my house ever again. You ain't doing that. You ain't showing up on my job area because this is my domain, my area. No, you're not allowed. So listen, God is laughing. For some of y'all, he's laughing right now, laughing hard because he knows the day is coming for the enemy. And guess what? That enemy shall fall on his own sword. It's going to fall on his own sword, which means what? It's going to be deleted. The enemy will delete itself. In other words, why? Because God said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's what he said. And he said he shall deliver you. He said, well, 1,000 shall fall at his side and 10,000 at their right hand. And it shall not come nigh you. It ain't going to come near you. It's not. It's not. Why? Because God says what? Behold, I have given you power to tread over the serpent and over the scorpion. And power over all the power over the enemy. And by enemies, none of it shall hurt you. You got to know that and speak that. Because what God is saying in his word is that he's laughing because he knows the day is coming where he's about to get them. He's about to put them in their place. And I'm telling you, you're going to be singing a song. It's over now. It's over now. I know that I can make it. The storm is over now. What was the storm? That spirit, those spirits coming over in your life. The enemy trying to wreak havoc in your life. It's going to be over. You're going to have some sunshiny days. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Some peaceful days. Why? Because God shall deliver you. If you do what? Abide in him and his word abide in you. You get it, got a good, a whole soul, but I'm not going to keep y'all long. But listen, if you didn't, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability. You won't ever have the massive smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.